thought we were going. I thought we were going to 3, bro. Brother, don't even know. Bow, meow, now, now. Let's go, boys. Yeah. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome back to the VolState Sports Network as we just wrapped up the girls' game where the Southwest Tennessee State Lady Salukis came back win against the Lady Pioneers. For our Toyota of Gallatin starting lineups for the Salukis, you have number 1, Blake Garner, number 2, Tyson Jones, number 10, Cody Hickerson, number 12, Eric Jones, and number 23, Jeremiah Hayes. And for your Pioneers, number 1, Taylor Groves. Number 4, Preston King. Number 5, Jamal Nero. Number 9, Edressa Naiji. Is that how we pronounce that? Inji.
Or it's Njai, actually.
Njai. And number 12, Cannon Hale. They're getting ready to announce the starting lineups there.
At the Richard Moore Gymnasium. Loud PA speakers here. Should be a great game, Ethan. VolState comes into this game 3-5. They lost their last game 95-86 against Shawnee State Community College. I actually was commentating that game. Very, very tough loss, man. They came out into the first half and were on fire. And then, much like the girls' game that we just watched, they came out at halftime and they kind of just sold the game away.
Just like we saw the girls do, basically.
Just like we saw the girls do.
No hate to the girls. Played a great game.
They played an outstanding game. I think some key players in this game, obviously Taylor Groves for the Pioneers. But I've got Jacoby Lewis for the Salukis. He is 100% from the three-point line. So I've got him on watch as a breakout player for this game.
Just want to give a quick shout out to the crew that we have back here. We have, of course, AJ Fawcett, our chief engineer. We have William Sexton on sound. We have Dayton Maddox on a camera, along with Nicole Smith, and then me, Ethan Vance, as our play-by-play, and we have Kaysen Hollinsworth as our color analyst for the game as we get ready to set for tip-off. Adressa Njai will go up with tip with, looks like Tyson Jones to get this ball game started. Head referee Jason Creek goes to half court for tip. Njai wins it. It's going to be King to Groves to start off this game. Groves to Njai. Back into Groves. Groves to the corner, tiptoes out of bounds, gets it to Jamal Narrow, to King, to Cannon Hale, who his entry pass is stolen by Eric Jones, who brings it up to Tyson Jones. A bump by Njai. Jamal Narrow on the breakaway. He slams it home. Jamal Narrow with the slam. But a quick transition by the Salukis.
That was just awesome to see.
Missed three there by Eric Jones. And the momentum right now with that dunk by Jamal Narrow. Groves gives it to King, to Cannon Hill, the three-pointer. Njai with Tyson Jones on him, tries to find somebody. Finds Narrow. The screen by Njai, back in. Njai, tough shot, it's good. A 4-0 quick lead for the Pioneers.
That was a great look there by Njai. I mean, he just fade away shot and he finds nylon.
It's going to be Blake Gardner into Tyson Jones. The three is missed by the Salukis. The up ahead to Narrow. No good. Back into King, and King with an easy lay-in. A quick 6-0 lead here for the Pioneers.
Great court vision there by Narrow to find an open man.
Blake Gardner, tough shot on King. It won't go. Groves with the rebound. The up ahead to Narrow. Fast break. He's just going to lay this one in. A quick 8-0 lead. And a timeout by the Salukis. Looks like it's going to be a full timeout. Oh, no, just a 30-second?
Just a 30-second. We're going to keep it here then.
We're going to keep it here. Saw the wrong hand signal there. Quick 8-0 lead there for the Pioneers. And it all started with that monster jam by Jamal Narrow to start the game.
Looks great. They look great coming out of the locker room. As you said, that slam dunk really gave them the momentum there to get that 8-point lead. I think Jamal Narrow has had a great 2 minutes and 6 or whatever seconds it is, finding open men and putting up easy shots. I've already got him with 4 points.
The Salukis coming back out of the timeout. The same 5 out there for the Pioneers. Jones to inbound. Salukis mid-range, it's good. Their first points on the board since this game has started.
I do not know who that number 18 is.
Groves working on Garner. Garner is gonna foul Groves right here. Blake Garner's gonna pick up his first foul of the game. Groves to inbound. Finds Jamal Narrow. Groves, deep three. It's good. Taylor Groves, his first field goal is going from way downtown. Salukis kick. Oh. That would have been Jeremiah Hayes going up. Looks like that foul is gonna go on Jamal Narrow. His first foul of the game. That's gonna send Jeremiah Hayes to the line.
Once Groves gets hot from that three-point line, it's hard to stop him.
Hayes knocks in his first, and you were right, Kaysen. I've seen him do damage from way out there. He buries his second. 11-4 score with the Pioneers leading. Groves drives, kicks to Hale for three. He buries that one. Cannon Hale, the also hot hand from three for the Pioneers, knocks in his first one. Garner drives on King, puts up a tough shot. It won't go. Groves lost it. The putback by the Salukis. Jamal Narrow bringing it up the court. Evades. Nero with the move. It's good. Jamal Narrow is hot for the Pioneers here early. A 10-point lead. Not even halfway through this. The Pioneers have come out on fire in this first half.
Moving with tempo here, Ethan. They're going to do real damage early.
Hayes conducting for the three. It won't go. Nero with the board. Up to Groves. Groves to Hale. It'll be tipped out by Jeremiah Hayes, and it'll stay down here with the Pioneers.
That's a dangerous combo, Ethan. If Taylor Groves and Cannon Hale are getting hot from that three-point line, there's nothing the Salukis can do.
Yes, last time I was in this Richard Moore Gymnasium, I saw Cannon Hale with 5 first-half threes. Groves to inbound. He's going to get it to King. King back to Groves in the corner. He's got Garner on him. Groves, contested three. It just rims out. Hayes with the rebound. Up ahead to Gardner. Gardner spin. Can't finish. So a foul is going to be called on Preston King. That's going to be his first foul. Gardner at the line. Gardner makes his first. Misses his second. Groves bringing up the ball for the Pioneers. Fakes the handoff. Groves working on the defense. Drives. Finds Narrow in the corner. Near turnover. He's just going to throw the ball. Gardner up ahead. Tries to force it to Hayes. Narrow on the breakaway. He's just going to lay this one in also. Jamal Narrow, another bucket for him and the Pioneers.
He's on fire, Ethan. Came out of the gate just guns ablaze, and he's already got 8.
Gardner, open three. He's going to bury that one. Groves is going to bring up the court. Gardner picking him up full court. Looks like Gardner's going to pick up a foul here. That's his second.
Shawnee tried that defense on Groves and he ended up still putting up 25 points. So I really don't know what defense you can run on him to stop him.
It's hard to put it. It's hard to stop him like that. Demarius Carroll checked in. Going to get a charge on Groves there. Looks like Demarius Carroll for our Jersey Mike sub of the game checked in for Jamal Narrow. And Jeremiah Hayes bringing it up. Dominic Taylor also checked in for the Salukis. Oh. Jeremiah Hayes almost said it. No. Would have been Jonathan. Back in. Into Hayes. Oh, they're looking for a travel, but it doesn't matter. His shot's no good. To Groves, who had it stolen there by Christopher King. His shot's no good. Groves with the rebound, trying to split the defense. He does. On the breakaway, off to King, who just lays it in off the glass. Another 10-point lead here for the Pioneers.
I understand the reason of not dunking for injury's sake, but man, you know, you really just want to see him slam it down.
Yeah, would have brought the house down. Jeremiah Hayes standing at the logo with Groves on him. Kuzmic sets the screen, gets it over. A step-in three by Dominic Taylor is good. Oh, Carroll, a dangerous pass to Groves, but he gets it back to Carroll to bring it up the court. Preston King comes, gets it. He's looking for somebody. Gets it to Groves. Njai sets the screen. Groves, way deep contested three. It just misses. King can't put it up. Hayes bringing up the court, looking for some tempo for the Salukis. Gets it to Eric Jones. Jones working on King. It's going to be Dominic Taylor working on Hale. Oh, loose ball. I think the referee's going to call a jump ball there.
All that hard fighting by King there is in vain. I like King for that, though. He's a scrappy player, man. He'll fight for the ball.
Yes, he will. Maxwell Moore checks in the game along with Dylan Delk for the Pioneers. Taylor gets it to King. King drives back to Taylor. Taylor for three. It rims out. Refs say last touch by the Salukis. Looks like that'll be Kobe Bryant. Not the Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant checks in the game for the Salukis. Crazy to see that, huh, Casey?
It sure is. I've also seen they've got Samari and Irving.
Groves drives, kicks, but it's stolen away. The Salukis with the easy lay-in in transition. Apologies to number 18 on the Salukis. We do not have your name. Apologies. Moore to Carroll. Carroll drives, but it's stolen away. Up ahead to Christopher King, who hangs, finishes. And this 10-point lead that the Pioneers had early has now vanished here in the first half.
Usually that's something you see when they come back from halftime. They'll be up maybe 15 points, and next thing you know, they're only up 3.
It's going to be Christopher King at the line to try and convert this 3-point play. And he cannot. Auden Slaughter also checks in for the Pioneers. Oh, Nero lost the ball in the backcourt, but he's able to get it back with King on him. King playing great defense there on Nero. Slaughter into Moore, who cannot handle the pass. And the ref's going to stay. It's going to stay down here with the Pioneers. They got to be able to handle those passes there. Could lead to some easy buckets.
You're right, Ethan. And it looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication there between Moore and Carroll, because they both had went for the ball simultaneously and then pulled off of each other instantly.
What's going on? Looks like Abdul Sacco? Number 4 for the Salukis.
Abdul Sacco.
Sacco checks in. And it looks like Moore and Nero had to go to the bench to tuck their jerseys in. Groves trying to get it in, gets it in. Over to Carroll. Carroll for 3. He buries it with only 6 left on the shot clock. But here come the Salukis in the tempo offense they've been running. To Suko. To Taylor. Taylor gets it to Jones. Or gets to King, my apologies. Back to Taylor in the corner. Late closeout. Looks like a foul will be there on Njai. That's going to be his first.
Don't necessarily agree with that call there, but I'm not the referee.
Kind of late. It's going to send Dominic Taylor to the line there. He buries his first one.
Taylor Groves and Demarius Carroll in the game. Demarius Carroll is a sneaky three-point threat. Once he gets hot, just like Taylor Groves and Cannon Hale, he's also a threat from that range.
He misses the second. Looks like that's going to be Samarion Irving checking in, also with Preston King. So on the floor for your Pioneers, you have Auden Slaughter, Taylor Groves, Demarius Carroll, Dylan Delk, and Preston King. And for your Salukis, you're going to have Christopher King, Samarion Irving, Dominic Taylor, Kobe Bryant, and Abdul Suko. He goes 1 for 3 from the line. Groves with the board. Groves is going to try to push the ball up the court, and he does. But he loses it, gets it back, finds Slaughter, who gets it back to Groves, over to Carroll. Swings up, King, pump fake the three, has it stripped away by Suko. Comes Bryant on the fast break. His shot's no good. Goes back up with it. Won't go. Defensive board. Here comes Carroll on the fast break. 2-on-1. Drives, finishes. Demarius Carroll.
Bunch of contact there. I'm surprised he didn't get a chance at a three-point play there.
Suko catches it at the top of the key, gets it over to Taylor, sets the screen. Oh. Gonna call a push there on Carroll. It's gonna be his first foul of the game. 25-18, 10:59 here to play. Pioneers lead. It's King at the top, working on Groves. He's gonna swing it over to the quarter to Bryant. Bryant working on Delk, spins, drives. And they're going to say that he took one too many steps, and he's going to turn that ball over to the Pioneers. Looks like Eric Jones is going to check in for the Salukis. They're double teaming Groves here in the backcourt.
Groves hasn't really had that much of an impact with only 1 3. At least on my score sheet.
Oh, Suko on the breakaway. He slams it home for the Salukis. Oh. Looks like the Pioneers and head coach Johnny Lynn gonna call a timeout. And we're gonna keep it right here.
Groves, you know, although they're leading scorer, he's also the leading turnover. He's got 29 turnovers on the season. And now that, I feel like, outweighs the how many points he scored outweighs the bad. But as you saw there, he threw a full court pass and it was stolen by Sacco.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I guess when you're Taylor Groves and you're consistently dropping 20 to 30 points, I mean, they're going to bring the heat and they're going to try to make you not an impact. So, but
I agree with that. He hasn't done much yet. As I said, he's got 3 points on my score sheet. But, you know, you can really never count him out of a game. He can turn it on and off. Just, it seems like whenever he wants, he can become hot.
It's going to be Moore to check in. Oh. Head referee Jason Creek is going to be blowing his whistle to maybe get up some sweat up off the floor or something that spilled over there by the Saluki sideline. Now Moore's going to be able to get this ball into Narrow. They're applying some full court pressure here on the Pioneers, and it's worked a little and it hasn't worked in some cases. Narrow. Ooh, he almost took one too many steps. That is tipped, but Narrow's able to get it back. Narrow into Moore. Shot rims off the glass, but Narrow able to get it back. He's just trying to look for somebody. To King, who gets it to Groves. Groves drives. What a move. looks like the referee called the foul there on Suko right before the shot clock hit 0. It's going to be his first foul, and it's going to send Taylor Groves to the line.
Groves, a proficient scorer. He's even good at the free throw line. I know this is easiest shot in basketball.
He misses his first one.
I do that every time.
Did you jinx him?
I think so. Every time I give somebody props for being a good free throw shooter, they always miss. I don't know what's wrong.
If you're not familiar with Taylor Groves' backstory, he rims out on that second free throw. He goes 0 for 2, which is a rare sight. Groves was a former defensive back at the school, the SEC school, Ole Miss. Jamal Nero on the breakaway. He slams another one. Oh! Jamal Nero with his second dunk. And a quick turnover by the Salukis gives the ball back to the Pioneers.
Nero has looked fantastic in this first half. As we reach just past the halfway mark, he has been on fire. I've got him with 10 points. And now
gets it into Groves. Thanks for Kaysen holding that down. Had to get a drink of water. Groves. Ooh, swings over to Nero in the corner. He's going to take a quick three. It rims off, but looks like Maxwell Moore. He got up for that offensive rebound. Draws the contact on Suko there. That's his second quick foul. It's going to send Maxwell Moore to the line. Pioneers up 27-29, 25 to here playing the first half. Moore sinks his first one. Looks like Jonathan Kuzming is going to check back in for the Salukis along with Jeremiah Hayes, as Maxwell lines up for his second free throw. He goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Moore's been pretty good from that free throw line so far this year.
Deep three by Jones, and it's good. Moore able to get it to Nero. Nero's going to drive up the floor there. Moore drives in off to King, and he puts it in off the glass. Preston King with another bucket. The Salukis hand it off to Hayes. Looks like referee Jason Creek's going to call one under the basket. It's going to be Slaughter's first as the Salukis enter the 1-and-1 bonus here. They missed their first one. That was Eric Jones at the line. Taylor Groves driving, puts up a shot, cannot fall. Comes to Salukis, gets it to Hayes. Oh, a lot of contact there. They're gonna say that ball is out there on Kuzming. Ball's gonna go to the Pioneers as Njai checks back in for the Pioneers. King. Brings it. Nero has it. Deep. Pressure by the Salukis defense. Oh, what a move by Nero. And he sticks the three. What a move. Jamal Nero stays hot. Hayes in the corner for three.
Nero has been, like I've said, he's lighting it up. That was a great shot.
Groves for three. It's good. Here's this Pioneers offense.
This could spell trouble for the Salukis.
Salukis hit a three. Fast sequence here.
Having two players that are hitting from three is a big advantage for the Pioneers.
Groves able to get it across half court by passing it. Slaughter to King. King for three. He can't hit. Comes around Irving, who passes it up. Saluki's pump fake. Now going to take the two. It won't hit. King lost the rebound. Irving, the putback won't go. Njai with the offensive rebound head-to-head to Slaughter. Slaughter finds Narrow in the corner for three. He can't hit. Gets his own board. Back to Njai.
I believe that's Okuli.
Groves, deep three. It's good. Taylor Groves is on fire for the Pioneers here in the first half. 40-26, the Pioneers lead. 6:39 here to play before half. Irving drives, kicks it. Salukis. Oh, as the ref takes a bump there from the Salukis player, but seems to be okay. It's Preston King's second. Okay, so what is Groves up to?
He's on fire right now. He's hitting threes. I mean, he's finding open players, getting points on the board for his team. I think if you have Groves, Hale, and Narrow firing from the three-point range, it's going to get ugly quick.
Tyson Jones checks back in along with Dominic Taylor for the Salukis. Salukis bury their first one, and he's going to get one more. At halftime, we're going to get number 18's name so we can, start giving him the props for what he's doing for the Salukis offense. Kenan Hill checks in for the game for the Pioneers. They bury the second one. It's going to be Christopher King checks in for the Salukis. Dylan Delk trying to find somebody. He's able to find Hill to at least get it in. Now you got to worry about it. Slaughter. Oh, long pass heads into the Saluki bench. Looked like a little football throw.
That looked a little Mahomey there.
It's going to be Jeremiah Hayes bringing it up for the Salukis. 40-28, down 12. It's Christopher King with Groves on him. Takes the screen by Jones. Says the ball stripped. Hayes for three. It's short. Moore with the rebound. Groves bringing up the court. Groves spins. Tough shot. Looks like it was tipped there. Oh, Delk slams it home after a bunch of contact. There at the end, and a couple Salukis player hit the deck. And Dominic Taylor and Tyson Jones. Everybody looks to be okay.
Dylan Delk gets on the board there in a fashionable way, really giving his team some more energy.
So that's going to be Samarion Irving bringing it up the court with Carroll on him. Hands it off to King, who spins inside of Delk's defense. The entry pass is stolen by Hale. Over to Groves. They have the numbers. Over to Carroll. Carroll for three. He's wide. Last touched by Dylan Delk, and it'll be Saluki ball.
Delk, a great rebounder, just slipped out of his hands there.
Saluki at his sub. Into Taylor. Taylor shoots, and he scores a little layup there with a 12-point deficit for the Salukis. 5 minutes to play right here before half. Moore working on Jones, gives it to Groves. Groves pump fakes, now he drives, kicks in the corner for Hale. Hale pump fakes, and now he's gonna pass it to Carroll, who lost it. Over to Groves, Groves the three. It's good. Taylor Groves again from downtown. 45-30.
Like I said, you can never count him out. As soon as I said, oh, he only has 1 3, he goes and rattles off multiple more.
It's like Delk's gonna pick up another foul. All of these are unofficial scores. At halftime, we will have the official scores. And Dylan Delk picks up his first foul. Looks like he's going to submit on Irving to the line. Irving misses his one and only one. Oh, but there's the turnovers that Casey was talking about from Groves as he tried to throw the long pass and it was stolen. Irving up to King. Taylor comes, sets the screen. Irving got Delk on him, finds Taylor. Taylor, the deep three. It won't go. Hale with the rebound, up ahead to Groves. Groves looks like he's gonna slow it down for this Pioneer offense. He drives inside, hangs, shoots. It won't go. The only Pioneer in there was Dylan Delk, so I'm assuming the ball was out on him, and it'll go to the Salukis.
15-point lead here for the Pioneers. I think you need to keep course, keep doing what you're doing, because it's obviously working.
King passes up to Irving. Irving, the Salukis for three. Won't go. Moore with the rebound. Up ahead to Groves. Groves across the court to Carroll. Carroll thought about the three, now swings to Hale. Hale for three. Oh, he could not get the roll, but Dylan Delk with the offensive rebound.
Like I said, Dylan Delk, great rebounder for the Pioneers, ends up getting the jump ball to keep possession of the ball for the Pioneers.
Groves looking to inbound, gets it to Delk. To Hale. Hale for three. It's too strong. Salukis up ahead to Taylor. He goes right in the chest, but gives it up to Jones. Jones is swatted by Moore at the rim. As Hale's pushing it up the court, but he gets stripped of it by Irving. To the Salukis. He's gonna drive on Delk, but Delk just stuffs him at the rim.
Outstanding defense by the Pioneers here. That's a couple turnovers and you stand your ground and shut them out.
They're gonna assess Caden Hill with a technical?
I did not see that.
Don't know what that was all about. But that is gonna be Christopher King at the line. So he makes the first one. And he will not hit the second one. So now he will get.
Seems like it was a technical. Nope, it was not a technical. I don't know what that was.
It looks like he threw up the T sign, but do not know. Hopefully we get some clarification at halftime for you guys. Taylor, the quick three. It will go. They're gonna call it jump ball. It's gonna be Irving to inbound.
Little under 3 minutes left in this half.
Gets it to Kuzming, who gets it to King. King thought about the three. Now he's gonna, behind the hack pass. Bounced off a couple players, but it ends up in the Pioneer hands. With Groves on the fast break, gives it up to Narrow. Gonna call a blocking foul there. Looked like to be on Dominic Taylor. It's gonna be Dominic Taylor's first foul of the game.
Narrow going to the line. I've got him with 13 points so far.
Narrow, a little short on the first free throw as Njai checks in for Moore.
I believe that is Finn O'Cooley.
Oh, Finn O'Cooley. I thought I saw 9 there. goes 0 for 2, and Kool-Aid almost had the offensive board. But here comes Taylor, who is just stuffed at the rim by Groves. But Groves looks to be in a little bit of pain as he stays down on this end of the floor. Carroll with a deep three. It won't go. Narrow. Looks like a foul's going to be called, and Groves a bit shaken up after that play.
Holding that left leg. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Valles checks in to see if we can get Groves checked out there. We know that is going to be the hot hand for the Pioneers offense. It'll be a missing piece of the puzzle if he cannot return.
If he can't, you got to have people step up like Cannon Hill, Demarius Carroll, Jamal Nero, who has already stepped up big in this game.
Carroll gets it into Auden Slaughter for the Pioneers. He's getting pressured, gets it into Nero, who cannot handle the pass. It's going to be Saluki ball. 45-31, 2:17 to here play in the first half. Somewhere on Irving, bringing up the ball for the Salukis. As he drives on Nero. Nero cannot stop the layup. Somewhere on Irving, 2 for the Salukis. Gets it to Okule, gets it to Carroll. He's looking for somebody, finds Valles. Valles working on Taylor. Drives, kicks it to Okule, who gives it up to Nero. Swing over to Carroll. Carroll thought about the three, now gives it back to Nero. Nero to Slaughter. Slaughter, free throw jumper, won't go. Taylor with the rebound, pushing up the floor. So Kool-Aid for 3, way short. Valles with the defensive rebound. So he brings it up the floor. Kool-Aid, top of the key, gives it to Carroll. Oh, little miscommunication there. Kuzmin with the steal. Oh, but then Kool-Aid with the chase down block. Pioneers come with the numbers, but Nero lost the ball and lets the defense recover. Gets it to Kool-Aid, who swings it down to Slaughter. Slaughter goes up strong and is able to get it in.
That's the first points for the Pioneers in over 2 minutes.
Finn Okule with a chase down block to start all that.
Like I said earlier, great defense by the Pioneers. They have really just kind of dominated. I know the score doesn't show it, but I feel like I'm seeing blocks left and right.
It's going to be Finn Okule picking up his first foul, sending a big man, Jonathan Kuzming, to the line, who sinks his first one. He makes the second one. 47.2 seconds to go here in the first half. We will have some official stats there for you at halftime. Carroll drives, throws up an awkward shot, but he draws the foul. It's going to send him to the line. A 12-point lead, which has been consistent for the Pioneers, having a double-digit lead throughout the first half. It's going to send Demarius Carroll to the line. As Kuzmin picks up his first foul of the game.
Carroll has the second highest three-point average percent on the team with 40%. And I want you to guess who's higher than him.
Taylor Groves.
And you'd be correct.
As Carroll sinks his first one. Carroll goes 1 for 2 from the line, but an offensive rebound for the Pioneers. Get into Okule. Swings it over to the corner to Valles. Valles drives, gets it to Okule. Okule goes up strong, but he can't finish. Jonathan Kuzming with the rebound. 20 seconds here to play in the first half. Oh, loose ball, narrow. Lays it in. A 15-point lead here. 10 seconds to go. Another turnover for the Sakules. Carroll with 3. Hangs, finishes, can't. This shot is going to be short. 15-point lead here at halftime. We will cut.
We're going to take a break for our halftime. We'll come back with some official stats. You're watching the VolState Sports Network.
Welcome to the VolState Nursing Lab. The simulation lab allows students to come in a safe environment and practice real-world patient care without worrying about harming patients. We have 5 high-fidelity mannequins that we use with our nursing students in our lab to simulate real-world scenarios that they're going to see once they're out in the hospitals working. We have an adult mannequin, as you see here. She simulates everything from a normal patient to wounds, to trachs, IVs, you can give her medications. We have pediatric mannequins, we have a mom mannequin. We also have other models to where students can start IVs, they can put tubes and drains in, they can remove tubes and drains, do wound care. Also, if we lose clinical placement, then students can still simulate those real-world experiences in the lab to get the same experience and be prepared when they graduate and enter the workforce as a nurse.
This is 5. Y'all stay tuned because we get to talk with Jeremy and Jaden, who are VolState's middle college leaders. But first, let's jump over to Rox and Rollo and see what they have going on around campus with the Student Says segment. Are you ready? Let's go.
This is Rollo with Student Says, and today we're asking what your favorite course that you've taken on campus is.
My favorite class is psychology.
Favorite class would have to be boot camp in Mrs. Joanna Blau's class.
My favorite class I've taken so far is mechatronics.
Early American history with Professor Hamilton.
My favorite class is probably intro to film.
Favorite class here is the film class. My favorite class is intro to theater.
Favorite class is probably Psych 1030 with Mrs. Catherine Bell. Because that class, it's kind of opened my eyes to the whole field of like psychology, and now I want to go into that career field. So.
We got our 2 special guests here today. Thanks for being with us.
Of course, no
Thanks
problem.
for having us. Okay, so tell us about the middle college program and how you guys got into it.
Yeah, so our principal, Dr. Doris, she came to our schools in Sumner County, and she kind of introduced us to the whole idea. She basically told us we can achieve our high school diplomas and college degrees at the same time.
That's
so
nice.
All the students now, we came in and we're here.
That's great. So like what got you guys into middle college? Like why would you want to do it?
So I actually went to my counselor interested in graduating a year early. Like that was kind of my goal because I don't want to be in college till I'm 30 in all honesty.
Sorry.
But she suggested that I'd be better off in middle college and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So she gave me the whole rundown and I was like, this sounds perfect.
That's so perfect. It's like literally double dipping. So tell me about like your majors because you're in high school, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
you're what'd you say, juniors in
Oh,
there?
juniors, yes, ma'am.
That's crazy. So juniors high school, when you finish high school, you're getting college diploma. Tell me what you're majoring in.
So I'm thinking about majoring in math and science. Like that is the goal right now, but that could change down the road. I don't know yet.
I'm thinking psychology. I want to take it a little farther and go eventually into psychiatry.
Oh, cool. So, okay, tell me what's your like favorite part about being a high schooler on a college campus?
I love how much free time I have. Like I don't have to get here as early as I would at high school and I get to leave even earlier. It really is great. I feel like I have more time for homework, any kind of schoolwork. I can work more if I want. It's just a perfect management.
Yeah, definitely. What about you?
I think the classes here are some of the most fun I've ever had at school. Back in my old, high school, it was pretty pretty like boring because the like workload was too much and it was very like bland. But here at VolState, the classes are just college classes, so it's like fun papers and like actual like research we can do and enjoy.
Yeah,
so.
like really diving into, especially what you're
Yes.
wanting to like go into for
Psych
a career.
mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Okay, one last question. I ask everybody this. This is our fun question.
Okay.
Do you prefer Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify.
Spotify.
I agree. Spotify all the way.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
thanks guys for being here.
Thank
No
you
problem,
for having
yeah.
us.
You're welcome.
Come watch us hoop Saturday, November 15th at 2.
You should definitely sign up for a direct deposit for your financial aid refund. It's easier, faster, safer, and more convenient.
Need a snack? Come by the bookstore and grab a bite to eat.
Hey, Monday, November 17th, come show some love at 6 p.m. Go buy it in.
And one last thing. Y'all join us for the Garden Community Workday on Saturday, November 15th from 8 a.m. till noon. You can help out at the VSCC Community Garden with laying down mulch and clearing out the areas. This is a great opportunity for service hours. Well, that's all we got for you for 5 segments in 5 minutes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Y'all, I'm Jessica Meyer, and we'll see y'all next week.
Are you ready to blaze your pathway in the business world? We're developing pioneers to become the next great generation of business leaders, deal makers, movers and shakers. Our world is facing many challenges, but the future also holds opportunity for those ready to forge into it. But to overcome our challenges and seize the opportunities, we need problem solvers, critical thinkers, innovation, and creativity. Acquire the skills, real-world experience, and credentials to be the next great pioneer in leading and reshaping business and industry. Whether you desire to be a CEO or develop new solutions in supply chain to ensure the world keeps moving, VolState can help you conquer your pathway to success.
While I was attending VolState, I worked at First National Bank, which has been a great legacy for me because 30 years later, I'm still working at First National Bank. They have just been a great place to work, just like family. Well, I would absolutely recommend VolState. Number one, I'm living proof that the education I received there has been beneficial. Both my son and daughter also attended VolState. My daughter's majoring in business, so what better recommendation could you give than to encourage your own children to participate and learn with VolState?
My name's Aaliyah Taylor and I'm from Livingston, Tennessee. Currently, right now, I'm studying accounting and business. I picked VolState because it was just more of my hometown and it was just something closer for me. I wasn't ready to go out of town.
We have a management concentration, we have marketing concentrations. Within that, you have a sales focus. We have an entrepreneur focus within that for someone who wants to look at starting their own business. We also have a focus in accounting and in finance. Our goal is to figure out a student's path in front of them, whether that is to transition to a core university or to align to a career. And for us, we're paired now in order to be able to be successful in the path they choose.
Whether you want to make your way to Wall Street or if you'd rather be on Main Street, VolState's business and technology programs will prepare you for your journey. Come find your pioneer spirit and let us help you blaze your pathway here at VolState.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star, take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is VolState.
Hey Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota and Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
One thing I would say that's really special about VolState is essentially the relationship that the institution has with its students.
This is a place where you can get comfortable and you can be fine-tuned with the people that are in the same field as you are.
VolState is like my second home. I've gained so much here, I can't even describe it all. So my story began for me about 5 years ago. Had the world in the palm of my hands. I go into work one day and then I'm told you're going to be laid off indefinitely. We don't have a space or a place for you. And there was two things I could have done. I could have just folded and just said, you know what, my life is ruined, it's over, I'm defeated. Or I could pick myself up, dust myself off and say, let's start again. And so I decided that I would come to VolState.
VolState's prepared me by giving me all the skills I need to start off. This first class is about mechanical engineering and more of the physical side of mechatronics, just creating 3D objects with routers and mills.
This is where it's all at. I didn't realize how great this place was until I really explored my options.
But we have a great recording industry program. We have great equipment. We have some faculty here who have worked in the industry. I love VolState. I would recommend it to anybody. I want to go into PR and journalism. Being at a smaller community college helped me to better navigate and know what to expect when I'm ready to expand my studies at another university.
I think this was the perfect start to my journey. Possibilities are endless.
It's a solid foundation that you can go anywhere in the country with.
My dad and my parents, period, were my biggest champions. He got sick and we didn't know it. He died of cancer. It was sudden. And he kept asking me, baby, when are you going to graduate? I was like, it's coming. It's coming. I really thought I couldn't do it. But I was determined. And here I am now at the finish line, living proof you can do anything that you put your mind to. Just got to believe. This has been a great journey. I have nothing but great memories. And I will cherish these memories for as long as I can. It's been tough. It really has been tough. I've had a lot of hills to climb. I've had obstacles, but now I'm at the top of the mountain and the view is incredible. I see so many possibilities in front of me. And VolState, it changed my life.
Welcome back to the VolState Sports Network, where we have the second half of action about to kick off. My name's Kason Hollingsworth, joined here with Ethan Vance. I'm going to segue it to my friend, like Paul Blart, the mall cop. He's going to give you some stats.
The Pioneers have a 50-35 lead, with their leading scorer being Jamal Narrow with 15, followed by Taylor Groves with 12, Preston King with 6. And for the Salukis, their leading scorer is Cody Hickerson, followed by Dominic Taylor, and then Blake Gardner with 4. Cody Hickerson with 8, Dominic Taylor with 6, Blake Gardner with 4 as we get ready to kick off this second half. A strong showing by the boys in the first half for the Pioneers, but like we say, game's not over. We thought that for the girls, and the Salukis came back and won, and the boys have a tendency to give games away there here in the second half, so let's hope they can finish strong just like they started.
Definitely. I also think it's very important that we need to mention that number 18 and 8, those are not 8s. Those are actually 0s.
Yes.
And so we were scrambling around our notes looking for number 18 and number 8. Turns out they're 0s.
So big apologies to Jacoby Lewis and Cody Hickerson. So we will get you guys good now that we know. And it's also to note for Pioneer fans that number 1, Taylor Groves, is back on the court after having a little injury there in the first half.
He had a shoe change there, Ethan.
Oh, yes, he did.
He was wearing some greens. I don't know what they were, but they were green.
Groves bringing it up the court on Gardner. Who gets it, and Groves gets it to Narrow. Narrow, the hot hand in the first. He's working on Gardner. Narrow gives it to Groves. Groves drives, step back, draws back, passing to Ninja, who gets swatted by Jones, and they're going to say that he stepped out. It's going to be a Saluki ball there.
As you said before we came back, VolState has a tendency to sell games in that second half. So let's see, maybe they can break that curse.
Oh, Cody Hickerson fell. Narrow on the breakaway. He slams it home.
Narrow, that's what, 3 slams off of a fast break?
And it looks like Hickerson to be down with an injury there as he fell. Our head athletic trainer there for VolState is going to attend to him.
Hopefully that's nothing serious there, Ethan.
You never know with a knee injury. I've had my fair share. Both teams are going to huddle up and see back in that.
Treated almost like a timeout. Unfortunate timeout at that. But get into some stats here. We know that Taylor Groves has 12 points, and he, what does he average, Ethan? Do you have his average?
Taylor Groves averaged 25.5.
So he's not quite there yet. I'm going to say he hits it, 25. I'm going to say he gets there tonight. I know the other night, like I said, the game against Shawnee, they were playing full court press on him, and he still dropped 25 points.
Yeah, I do want to give a big shout out to Jamal Narrow, though. Jamal averages 14.3 points a game, and he passed that average in the first half, and he's up to 17. Good to see Cody Hickerson of Saluki able to he's going to have to get carried off, but it's good to see him walk up, and hopefully it's nothing too serious for him, and wish him the best of well. So he's going to head off with our head athletic trainer, Brad Swoop.
Hope that's nothing serious. Being helped off the court by Jacoby Lewis and Christopher King.
52-35 as we just open up the scoring for the second half in the Richard Moore Gymnasium. Pioneers lead the Salukis. It's going to be Blake Garner passing it in. Samarion Irving did have long sleeves on in the first half. He took them off for the second. Oh, King with the steal. He's on the breakaway, but he gets swatted at the rim, and he took a hard fall. Two quick injuries here. Maybe it's nothing too major. King's able to get up and
looks like he's fine, but think people forget that they're not falling on grass. They're falling on hardwood when they get up in the air like that.
Yeah. Smart on Irving, bringing it up. He gets it in the corner for three. It's short. That was Eric Jones with a three. Couldn't see his number. It was covered up by the defense. Groves brings it up. Oh. Eric Jones will pick up his first foul of the game here. Cannon Hill, Taylor Groves, Jamal Narrow, Preston King, and NJ, and for your 5 for the Pioneers. Jeremiah Hayes, oh, Blake Gardner, Jones, Simon Irving, and Eric, both Joneses on the court for your Salukis. Oh. It's like Blake Gardner will pick up his 3rd foul of the game. That's what I have him with.
Me as well.
It's like be hailed to inbound. Oh. We have a Jersey Mike's sub of the game. Looks like it's going to be Kobe Bryant for Blake Gardner. Like we said, not the Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant. Hill trying to find somebody to inbound, and he does. They get it back out to Hill, gets it to Narrow. Narrow with Irving on him. Finds the big man who gets it to Hale. Hale drives over to Groves. Groves, deep three, short. Offensive rebound, though, for the Pioneers. Looks like that's going to be Samarion Irving picking up his 2nd foul.
That was a great offensive drive there. NG getting that rebound, keeping his team with the ball.
Groves will inbound. He's trying to find somebody, finds Narrow. Jamal Narrow with Irving working on him. Narrow drives on Irving, hangs, can't finish. Irving with the rebound. Irving, the push ahead to Jeremiah Hayes, who is blocked by Cannon Hill from behind. Groves take a spill on the deck. He's down, he's slow to get up. Hale, deep three. It won't go.
Look good from my angle.
Groves maybe trying to figure out why there wasn't a foul called. He kind of took a hard fall there. Irving gets it into Bryant. Bryant, spin move. Overhead. It's Tyson Jones. His 3 won't go. It's Groves with a defensive rebound. He is the team's leader in rebounds. Gets it to Hell in the corner, but it slips through NJ's hands. It's Irving in transition. It gets over to Bryant. Jeremiah Hayes. NJ slips. Jeremiah Hayes can't finish. It's going to be NJ's 3rd foul of the game. Dylan Delk checks in for him for a Jersey Mike's sub of the game. And that is Eric Jones, who gets it in. Jeremiah Hayes, who had Groves up in the air. Groves fouls him.
Kind of hard to do anything there. You know, he pump fakes and you bite on it, then you're kind of landing on top of him as you're coming down. So I don't think there was much you could do to avoid that foul there.
That is Groves' only 1st foul of the game. Hayes buries the first free throw. 52-36, 16-39 here to play in the 2nd half. Hayes for a 2nd. It's good. Little spill there by Preston King, and Suko for, oh, Groves with the push off, gets it over. Oh, by Narrow for three. It gets blocked by Suko, but Delk with the rebound to King, who loses it.
The Salokis are playing very physical defense, and that's good in a case, but when you're that physical, you're causing a bunch of fouls.
That is the second Suki's player with 3 fouls, the other one being Blake Garner. Hale trying to find somebody. Step back three. It won't go. Suko with the rebound. Here comes Irving bringing it up the court. Drives on Narrow, gets it out to Hayes. And that was Eric Jones with the bucket. Narrow up ahead to Hale. Into King. King lays it in. Preston King with a bucket. 54-39. Hayes spins, shoots, won't go. Suko with no putback. It looks like they're gonna assess Preston King with the foul there. That is his 3rd foul. It's gonna send Suko to the line for the Sakulis. Tongue twister right there.
Very much.
He makes his first one. As Moore and Carroll both check in for the Pioneers. So on the floor for your Pioneers, it's Maxwell Moore, Dylan Delk, Taylor Groves, Demarius Carroll, and Jamal Narrow. On the floor for your Sakulis, you have Abdul Suko, Jeremiah Hayes, Eric Jones, Kobe Bryant, and Samarion Irving. Groves drives, kicks to the corner, Narrow for three. It's good. He continues with the hot hand. Jamal Narrow up to 20 points for the Pioneers.
Great look there by Groves. You know, he drives in and he pulls it back out, gives it to Narrow, finds an open three.
Jamal Narrow closely guarding Bryant. Oh, Groves stuffs him. Jones with a deep three, and it's good. Looks like it's going to be a looks like it's going to be a 30-second.
30-second timeout. He goes like this, and then he brings it in.
Oh, see, like, you know when they do that, you think they're going to a full.
Yeah, that's why you got to let it finish. And we're going to keep it right here.
We are. Jamal Narrow, though.
He's popped off this game. He just hit the 20-point mark. Finding him open in space, you know, he's becoming lethal shooter. He's always open. He understands it now, I guess you could say.
So worried about Groves. You forgot about the Robin to his Batman.
You never can forget about him, really. Like I said at the beginning of the first half, I was saying how, man, he only has 1 3, and then he goes and he rattles off 3 more threes. So you can never really say, okay, well, we've got Groves shut down.
Pioneers able to get it in. Moore looking to bring it up court. Oh, kind of a hard pass there in close range.
Slips through the hands of Narrow.
To Narrow. That's going to turn the ball over to the Sakulis. Oh, just kidding. I guess Salokis. You know, I guess it's the Pioneer ball. I guess it was tipped. Oh. Looks like there. That is Hudson Spainberg picking up his first. He just checked into the game. Groves getting it over to Delk, who swings it way over. Carroll swings it way over to Narrow, who drives in and is stuffed by Sokulo. Narrow hangs, finishes, and one. Waiting to see if they're going to call that a charge or a block. And Narrow's going to the line for a three-point play.
Narrow, 22 points already. Still 14 minutes to go in this game.
That was Irving's fourth foul of the game, and Narrow completes the three-point play. As Dominic Taylor will check in for Samarion Irving.
Narrow, he leads the team in steals with 16.
As that is Jones working on Narrow and Eric Jones. Eric Jones will inbound. That is Narrow's third foul of the game. Almost a steal there for Groves. Bryant drives, hangs, can't finish. Looks like they're gonna, little under the basket foul there. Maxwell Moore will pick up his second foul. It's like Jonathan Kusmang will check in. Brian will head to the scores table. That'll be Irving catching it in the corner. Gives it to Hudson. Hudson drives, but it gets swatted from behind by Narrow. Groves up ahead to Narrow.
Narrow had Dylan Delk right in the paint.
Moore into Delk. Delk goes up strong, can't finish. He's gonna get his own board. He's gonna go up strong again, and he can't hit again. Spainberg with the rebound. He's gonna drive on Delk, gives it to Taylor. Taylor drives, kicks it to the corner to Irving. Irving drives and just lays it over the hand of Dylan Delk. Groves bringing it up the floor for the Pioneers. 60-46. 13:05 to play. Moore to Groves. Groves behind the back. Drives, kicks to Narrow. Narrow for a contested three. It won't go. Kuzmang with the defensive rebound. My bad, I've been calling him Irving. That is Eric Jones, who almost lost the ball, gets into Kuzmang. Kicks out to Taylor. Taylor for three. It's good. Moore bringing it up for the Pioneers. Hands it over to Carroll. Carroll with Taylor Artem. Gives it to Groves. Groves for three. It's short. Suko with the rebound. 60-49. Ooh. Looks like they're going to assess that foul to Jamal Narrow, who's been hot, but he's also got 4 fouls.
Very unfortunate. You know, one of your biggest scorers in the game has also got the most fouls for your team.
And that'd be Kanan Hale checking in for the Pioneers for Jamal Narrows. That's going to send Dominic Taylor to the line. He makes the first one. As we see the big man for the Sokolis?
Solokis.
Solokis. I don't want to say Sokolis. I don't know. He's getting assessed over there on the sideline. Taylor goes 2 for 2 from the line. Carroll brings it up the floor for the Pioneers. He draws it back out, gives it to Moore. Gives it back to Carroll. Over to Hale. Back to Moore. Groves comes, gets it. Groves draws the double team, gets it into Moore. Down to Finn Okoli, gives it back to Moore. Back to Okoli. Can't finish, gets his own rebound, and one! spin. Akuli hangs and draws the contact, and he looks to convert on the three-point play. He cannot connect on the free throw. Taylor in the corner for three. It won't go. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll up ahead to Hale. Hale gets it over to Groves in the corner. Groves drives. Can't finish.
Bryant, his shot no good. VolState with the ball now. Inbound, Maxwell Moore.
Looks like Kobe Bryant will pick up the foul. That is his first foul. That'll send Taylor Groves to the line for a 1-and-1. Groves makes his first, so he will get one more.
Groves only went to the free throw line one time last half, and he missed both shots. Looking for some redemption here.
This time he goes 2 for 2. 64-51. 11 minutes to play here in the second half. Blake Garner drives, shoots, won't go. Carroll had the rebound, had it taken away. Now he's going to do the taking away. Groves looking for somebody. He's just going to split the defense. Groves drives, goes up on 3 defenders, draws the contact. Tyson Jones will get assessed with a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Groves to the free throw line and 2 back-to-back drives.
He buries his first one. He goes to the line for one more. He buries the second. Not too much of a routine there for Groves, as he just likes to shoot really quick.
He's 100% from the free throw line in this half, at least.
Kobe Bryant is able to finish over Moore.
Great take right there by Kobe Bryant.
It's Carroll bringing up the floor for the Pioneers. Draws the double team. Gets it to Hale. Hale looking for somebody. Gives it back to Carroll. Over to Moore. Or gives it to Groves. Groves looked at the ref. Guess looking for some contact. But he drives right in on Gardner. And he makes a move and finishes.
Great move there. You know, his patented fadeaway shot really draws him off. So he got that up and under right there.
Bryant drives, kicks to the corner. Taylor for 3. It won't go. Groves with the rebound. The up ahead to Carroll.
Great pass.
Akuli just bullied his man down low, but he couldn't finish. But he draws some contact. Tyson Jones picks up his second foul of the game. Sven Akuli will head to the line.
I believe a fan or he was heckling the refs. I believe so.
I don't know what.
I don't know what just happened?
We're having a conversation here with the.
I believe he just said if he says one more thing, he's going to get kicked out. I can't really hear what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let the refs handle that situation.
Not our problem.
Cooley makes his first. So that is Cannon Hill and Tyson Jones having a laugh. Cooley makes both. And that's going to bring Jeremiah Hayes into the game. He's going to bring it up the floor. Hayes with Auden Slaughter on him. Drives, looking for kick out, finds Bryant. Bryant drives on Hale, loses the ball, and it'll be Pioneer ball. 70-53, 9:19 here to play.
VolState has really kept their foot on the pedal here in this second half. I know we've been talking about how they can let the game get away from them in the second half. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen tonight. Hopefully not, at least.
Moore drives on Gardner, gets it down to Cooley, and one! Finn Cooley is going to head to the line. Try to convert on this three-point play.
Eric Jones catches his second foul of the night.
Short off the front of the rim. Blows a whistle.
Jarrett Stevens called over Tyson Jones, give him a chat. Don't know what that was about. Maybe we'll find out and see what he was telling him.
It's going to be Blake Garner to inbound to...
Seems like a time issue that the ref is trying to get fixed.
See if we can get this worked out here. We do have a ref at the scores table.
I believe that's what it is they are staring at the Jumbotron. I don't know what that was, though, because nothing seemed to change.
Oh, hopefully they got all that worked out. It is Shamarion Irving. No, that is Jeremiah Hayes. My apologies. Gets the ball. Ooh. Gonna call foul on the floor there.
Jones had a great look inside to Gardner. He just threw it a little bit outside of his reach.
That is Finn Cooley's second foul. Now send Blake Garner to the line. He makes his first. Gardner makes his second. He goes 2 for 2 from the line. Carroll looking for somebody. Throws it into Akue, who gets swatted at the rim by Jones. The up ahead to Gardner, who draws the contact as he goes up for a slam.
Foul is going to be drawed by Maxwell Moore. I thought that was some pretty good defense. He actually, I think he made more contact with the ball than he did player.
Looks like the coach.
Jarrett Stevens wiping up some sweat.
Gardner at the line. He just went 2 for 2. So he misses the first one on this trip. As Groves will check back in, which is something we have rarely said tonight. He has not spent much time on the bench, as will the big man, Idrissa NJ, will check back in also. Gardner at the line for a second. He will get the roll. Moore into Groves. Bryant playing defense on Groves. Now Groves draws a double team by Gardner. Gets it into Slaughter. Slaughter for three. Short. Maxwell Moore on the deck fighting for it. Gardner drives. Can't finish. NJ with the rebound. Groves. And Moore. Moore loses it. NJ is gonna get charged with a foul. And that's gonna be what I have is his 4th foul.
That's what I have too, Ethan. That sends.
Looks like Gardner again to the line.
He just went 1 for 2 at his last visit. That's 3 in a row, I believe. This makes 3, I guess I should say.
So he makes this one. Jersey Mike sub of the game, Dylan Delk, and Preston King check in for NJ and Maxwell Moore. On the floor for your Pioneers, you have Cannon Hill, Taylor Groves, Auden Slaughter, Dylan Delk, and Preston King. And for the Salukes,
Salukes.
you have Dominic Taylor, Eric Jones, Kobe Bryant, Tyson Jones, and Jeremiah Hayes. Groves lost the ball, gets it back, looking for somebody, finds Hale. Hale looking for somebody, finds King right there at the free throw line. He draws it back out, gets it over to Hale, inside senior on the shot clock. Hale, he just kind of threw that one away. I don't know, it looks like he was trying to look into King, but could not find him. 72-58, 7:32 here to play in the second half.
Both teams with 10 fouls. VolState has 5 timeouts left, and the Salukis have 4.
Jamal Narrow checks in for Cannon Hale. King trashes to the ball, just reaches in a little too far. And that's going to be Preston King's 4th foul. So King, Narrow, NJ all have 4 fouls for the Pioneers. A timeout will be called. And a full timeout. We're going to head to a 30-second break.
You're watching VolState Sports Network.
Are you missing out on $400,000? A 2-year degree from VolState can increase your earnings by 17% a year. Discover your true potential in technology, business, healthcare, sciences, or the arts. Find what you've been missing. Find it at VolState.
Welcome back to the Pickle Field House, the Richard Moore Gymnasium here in Gallatin, Tennessee at VolState Community College. As the Pioneers lead the Socolis 72-58. Here with 7:24 here to play in the second half.
It's really been a great game for Jamal Narrow. He's got 21 points on my score sheet. So he's really, first, when he came into the game, he gave them a boost of energy with his quick dunks and his threes. Now he's keeping them with this lead with his shots and finding open people, getting points on the board.
If you're just now joining us, this is Tyson Jones at the line after Preston King picked up another foul. Jones misses his first. Jones gets ready for his second. And he will make. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. Delk into Auden Slaughter. Dylan Delk back up ahead, gets it to Narrow across half court. Dump off to King. And King lays it in. Preston King with a bucket for the Pioneers. Hayes into Jones. Jones drops in the little elbow jumper. Groves up ahead to Narrow, to Dylan Delk. Gets it back to Narrow, who's had the hot hand all game for the Pioneers. Groves tries to shake his man, but he can't. He just drives. He loses the ball, but he gets his back, and he bounces it off his own foot. It's gonna be Southwest Tennessee ball.
6 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. 13-point lead for VolState. They're cutting into that lead slowly but surely, Ethan.
Jeremiah, yes they are, Kaysen. That was Tyson Jones in the corner to Dominic Taylor, who's had the hot hand from that corner three for the Salukes, but he could not corral that pass. And it'll be Pioneer ball. Dylan Delk to inbound. Delk gets it into King. Looking for somebody, finds Groves, who cannot catch that pass.
Just a bit out of reach for him there. King was looking for a quick pass. Maybe he just threw it a little bit too hard.
NJ will check in for King as Bryant heads to inbound the ball. Bryant finds Hayes on the inbound, who gets it over to Jones. Finds Jones, who just goes up. Oh, gonna call him on the floor. That is NJ's 5th foul, so he will foul out of this game. Looks like Cannon Hill will also check in for Auden Slaughter. When you're playing with 4 fouls, you got to be careful.
Sure do.
That is Eric Jones at the line, who buries his first one. He'll go to the line. He'll get ready for his second one of the night. He will bury the second one. Hudson Spangberg will check in for the Socolis. Delk. Gets it to Hale. Hale back to Delk at center court. And he takes one too many steps. Trying to find somebody. He will turn it over. 74-63, 6:06 to play. Both teams with 4 timeouts remaining here. Finn Okule will check in for Delk. Jeremiah Hayes, he's got Groves on him, the inbound. Back out to Hayes. Hayes drives on Groves, but has it stripped away by Okole, gets it back. Jump ball will be called. Looks like the arrow is pointing towards the Socolis, so they will keep possession. Salukis.
All good, all good.
Saloki. Oh, looks like our refs over there is going to grab a little thing to clean up some sweat from where the players hit the deck. Oh, it's going to be one of our own. Finn Okule, look at him.
Dual athlete, man. That's something you just don't see out of these modern day players.
And he was nice enough to put the broom back. Well. All right. Hayes will inbound. Gets it to Tyson Jones. Back to Hayes, who goes up on Groves. Puts it in. 74-65. 9-point lead for the Pioneers. Kind of had a scoring drought here. They need something big. Groves gets it to Okule, gets it to Narrow, who's had the hot hand, finds Moore. Moore drives, Euro steps down to Akule, who puts it in and draws the contact on Tyson Jones. That's Tyson Jones' third foul of the night.
This is what?
Finn Akule's what, third and one?
I think so. That's what I was just about to say, Ethan. He's had some great looks. I mean, he's been at the free throw line a bunch, and he gets a little touch off the glass even.
Converts that and one as Garner will check in.
Up 12. They've cut into this lead, Ethan. 5 minutes and 30 seconds, give or take.
Yes, they have. You're going to see how this one plays out. We had an exciting finish to the girls' game earlier today. Groves almost came with the steal. Tyson Jones for three. He buries it. 77-68. Moore is able to inbound it. He's going to drive. He's going to bring it up the floor. He's going to have Tyson Jones on him. He gets it to Jamal Narrow. He gives it back to Moore, who gives it to Hale. Hale gives it back to Narrow at the top of the key. Narrow drives. Fall away jumper. It's good. There's that hot hand for the Pioneers. 79-68. Jeremiah Hayes brings it up with Groves on him. He gets it into Garner, who's got Akule on him. Gives it to Taylor. Back to Garner, who just has it. Oh, gonna call that a foul on Narrow. That is Narrow's fifth. I thought he got all ball there, but I guess not. And the hot hand for the Pioneers, and Jamal Narrow will also foul out. Demarius Carroll will check in. That's a big missing piece for this Pioneer offense.
Huge. He's had 21 last time I checked. I think he's at closer around to 27, 28.
Blake Garner will sink his first free throw. 10-point lead. Gardner for his second. He will get the roll off the rim and it'll go. Groves gets a little before Samarion Irving picks him up. Groves drives, goes right into the chest of his defender, but he can't finish. Jeremiah Hayes bringing it up. Gets it to Hudson in the corner. That three will roll out. Gonna call a foul there on Carroll, it looks like. Hate to say this, but it looks like the refs are getting a little whistle happy.
I was just about to say that, Ethan. I think they've been blowing that whistle a lot all night. Unfortunate that it's been a bunch on the Pioneers.
Carroll will pick up his second foul. That'll send Spangberg to the free throw line. He averages about 2 points a game. He will sink the first. Groves having a little discussion with the referee here.
I think he might be giving him the same conversation that we just had, Ethan.
As he will miss the second. As Auden Slaughter will check in. On the floor for your Pioneers, you have Cannon Hill, Taylor Groves, Maxwell Moore, Finn Okoli, and Auden Slaughter. For the Coleys, you have Hudson Spangberg, Blake Garner, Samarion Irving, Jeremiah Hayes, and Blake Garner. Groves catches it, draws a double team. Gets it to Moore, gets it to Hale. Gives it to Moore. Moore trying to find a way to get it to their playmaker, Groves. Groves now catches. Groves, a little look of frustration at the ref. Hale, deep three. Almost went, but it won't.
Just off the front of the rim.
Oh, in between the leg pass from Garner to Spunberg. Down 7. I don't know if I'd make that type of flashy pass. Taylor sets kind of a screen. Taylor for 3. It won't go. Groves with the rebound. Looks like he's going to try and slow it down. He's got Garner picking him up full court. Up 7 are the Pioneers. Groves draws the double team, which is something that's happened all night, but Hale left alone in the corner. It's good! Cannon, Hale for 3! Makes this a 10-point lead with just 3 minutes to go.
That's a huge 3 there by Hale, extending
Garner
that lead.
drives, almost has it stripped away, goes at Carroll, no foul. Gets his own rebound, gets the putback. This Cooley's, we'll call it timeout. I think it's going to be a full timeout. We will head to a 30-second break here on the VolState Sports Network.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit volstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
Welcome back to the Pickle Fieldhouse and the Richard Moore Gymnasium here in Gallatin, Tennessee, home of the VolState Pioneers, as they lead 82-74 against the Southwest Tennessee Coolies. Moore is going to inbound. Moore, Groves, Slaughter, King, and Hale on the floor for your Pioneers. Garner, Hayes, Irving, and Garner for your Coolies. Moore catches, and Hudson Spunberg. Spunberg will have Maxwell Moore fumble that ball, and it'll be out of bounds, and it'll be Cooley's ball.
8-point lead. We need some more points just to
Hayes
solidify
drives
that.
on Slaughter, gives it to Hudson Spunberg for 3. It's good. The bench trying to bring some energy, but every time seems like they get it, the Pioneers take it right back. Groves brings the double team, gets it into Moore. Over. Oh, pump fake. Slaughter finishes at the rim. 84-77, a minute 55 to play. A 7-point lead. Irving to Spunberg, gets it into Garner. Goes up, draws the foul. Looks like it's going to be on Maxwell Moore. That's going to be Maxwell Moore's 4th foul of the game. Here in the late stages, the kids playing with 4 fouls got to be careful. Garner at the line. Gardner sinks his first free throw.
Garner,
Demarius
line a bunch.
Demarius Curry will check in. Same with Samarion Irving. 84-78. Only one man down there on the blocks for the Coolies. Gardner sinks both. King will inbound, gets it in to Groves. Groves is gonna drive right past this man, gets it to Carroll. Carroll has Hale open in the corner, but he just didn't see him. That'd have been a big 3. Over to Carroll, who gets it to Hale in the corner. To King at the free throw line. Gives it back to Slaughter. Slaughter spins. Slips. Gets it to Hale. Hale spins. Gets it to King at the free throw line. The jumper is good. 86-79. A minute 10 to play. Can the Pioneers hang on? Gardner gives it to Hayes. Gets it into Garner, who gets it over to Irving in the corner. He buries the three. So there's going to be a timeout by the Sokulis, who have cut this lead to 4, 86-82. We're going to keep it right here on the VolState Sports Network. Coming up for the men's basketball team, they play Saturday, November 22nd against Walter State, and they play Tuesday, November 25th, right back here in the Richard Moore Gymnasium against Community Christian College. And we just want to give a shout out to the people helping us run the show. AJ Foston, the chief engineer, Tamara Dretcher for tech director, John Hughes also directing, William Sexton doing the sound, Nicole Smith on camera, along with Dayton Maddox, and then you have Kason Hollinsworth as your color analyst, and then me, Ethan Vance, with your play-by-play. Been a good game.
Been a great game. I think it's going to hurt Ball State not having Jamal Nero, your leading scorer. You're only up 4 points. So, I mean, like we've been talking about this entire game, the Pioneers let it go on the second half, and they've shown that. 53 seconds left, 4 points.
Cannon Hale will inbound. Will find Slaughter. Slaughter trying to get it up the court, gives it to, they get it over to Groves, who finds Slaughter, who find Hale. Ooh, Jones kind of has an injury there.
Interesting move, not fouling here.
Yeah, especially when you have a man down, get it over. Ooh, they just kind of throw it away. They took almost a lot of time off the clock. The shot clock will turn off. 28.1 seconds, a 30-second shot clock, so the shot clock is off. A 4-point lead for the Pioneers.
If you're Ball State here, you want to play the best defense you've played all game.
Probably wouldn't allow a 3. A 2 might be okay, force them to foul. You just got to hit the free throws.
Indeed.
Tyson Jones may have tweaked his knee a little. Jarrett Stevens having a conversation, maybe. Oh. Looks like Tyson Jones pointing out a spot on the floor. I don't know what that's about. Jarrett Stevens may have a conversation with the ref. Tyson Jones for 2. Won't go. King with the rebound. You have to foul here if you're. Looks like they're going to call a timeout here. The Pioneers are trying to get something set up. Looks like they're going to try and see. We're going to head to a 30-second break here on the VolState Sports Network.
I took business management because I want to have my own business one day.
It was time for me to take that step and enroll in VolState.
When a student comes to VolState, they can leave here with knowledge that applies to all aspects of business.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. Visit volstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses.
Welcome back to the Richard Moore Gymnasium inside the Pickle Fieldhouse here in Gallatin, Tennessee, home of the Volunteer State Pioneers, who hold a 4-point lead, 86-82 over the Southwest Tennessee Sokulis. Demarius Carroll will inbound for the Pioneers, who also have Grove, Slaughter, Hale, and King on the court. They get it into Hale. Got to found it. Looks like they will.
If anyone's going to get fouled, that's who you want, him or Groves.
It looks like Samarion Irving will foul out. And Kanan Hill will go to the line to try and ice this game for the Pioneers.
Kanan Hill is the leading free throw shooter. He's got an 87.5 free throw percentage.
He misses his first one. Kaysen seems to jinx us on these free throws, guys. I don't know about y'all.
I'm not meaning to.
Hale buries the second, makes this a 7-point lead, as it's going to be Macon Atkinson checking him for Preston King. King did have 4 fouls, so I guess sub him out for a fresh. Oh.
Goodness.
And they're going to let him take that. It's going to be a timeout by Jarrett Stevens, who cuts us to a 3-point lead with 3.7. Can never say the game is over because you don't know what's going to happen. But
only down by 3.
Looks like King will check back in. It's going to be a full timeout. We're just going to keep it here. Well, you don't have Jamal Nero, which is your leading scorer, but guys have stepped up in place.
Yep. I mean, you know, Jamal Nero has led the this team in scores and the game, as a matter of fact. But I feel like we're forgetting that Taylor Groves is on the court.
Right.
You know, so yes, you're only up by a field goal, not a field goal, a three-pointer. I don't know why my brain went to football.
Well, I guess you could count it too as a field goal. I mean, it's a field goal, but you know, you're down, you're up. It's a
3
one-possession
points.
game.
It's a one-possession game, and so what I'm saying is even if they hit that 3 and they tie the game, I have full confidence in Taylor Groves hitting the game winner.
Yeah, if there's time left.
If there's time left, of course.
The ladies, Sokulis, had a crazy comeback.
They sure did. I did not think that the Salokis were going to come back in this game.
Oh, little football play here from the Pioneers. And that's going to send Cannon Hale to the line, which I can imagine if he makes both, this game will more than likely be over. It'll be a 5-point lead with 2 seconds to go. And
having a clock issue.
2.8 seconds to go.
2.8. It was 2 seconds, and we saw Coach Jarrett Stevens look at the ref, and he gave him a little nod like, yeah, we're going to put those 0.8 seconds back on the clock for you.
Hale sinks his first one. Makes this a 4-point game. And he sinks the second as Macon Atkinson will check back in for Preston King. And 2.8 seconds here to go. It's going to be hard to have anything happen. Looks like the Sokulis will just dribble out the clock. 89-84, your Pioneers win in regulation, and we will send this to a 30-second break here on the VolState Sports Network, and then we'll be back with unofficial scores and more to come.
Studies show a 2-year degree can increase your earnings by 17% per year, or over $400,000 during your lifetime. Volunteer State Community College is here to help you unlock your unlimited potential. Come see what Vol State has to offer.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At VolState, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes.
A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time.
Students here at VolState are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
Welcome back to the Pickle Fieldhouse and the Richard Moore Gymnasium, where we just wrapped up the men's Pioneers and the men's Salokis. 89-84, Pioneers win as they hang on in the second half. We do have some unofficial scores. I'm going to swing that way to my buddy Kaysen over there beside me for some unofficial scores.
Yes, sir, Ethan. I've got Jamal Nero with an unofficial score of 25. Taylor Groves with 18, and Preston King with 12. And as for the Salokis, I have Dominic Taylor with 8, Cody Heckerson with 8 as well. And that is all the time that I had to add those up. So I'm sure there's leading scorers elsewhere.
Thank you for listening on the VolState Sports Network.